burns where the brave survive. Tuesday night, the trucks get wild. Speedy trophy, we live that style. From rookies rising to the kings on top. We grind, we crash, but we never stop. Chop shops where legends are made. Under neon lights, we hit replay. Every lap's another chance to fight. Every wreck's just fuel for the fire inside. Welcome to the chop shop. Metal and pride, we're burning down the track, can't kill our drive. Friday's flame, Saturday's fly. Coming Xfinity, we ride or die. We're breaking limits, hearts and lives. It's all or nothing in the chop shop. Cloud lights flicker on the virtual stands. Wheels shaking, calloused hands. Friday nights, the cup boys brawl. Rubbing paint, we risk it all. Saturday hits, Xfinity reigns. The next gen's coming to stake their claim. We've seen them grow, we've seen them fall. But every scar's a story told in asphalt. You can't fake grit, you can't buy fame. Only earn it by driving through the flames. Welcome to the chop shop. Metal and pride, we're burning down the track, can't kill our drive. Friday's flame, Saturday's fly. Cup in Xfinity, we ride or die. We're breaking limits, hearts and lives. It's all or nothing in the chop shop. When the chop shop. Crank it up, let the tires scream. This ain't a game, it's a driver's dream. From dirt to Daytona, from wrecks to redemption, we're cutting steel, built from tension. Chop shop, chop shop. We live, we race, we never stop. Welcome to the chop shop, where fire meets chrome. We build our name in the danger zone. Truck up and Xfinity nights. We race for glory, we race for life. We're breaking limits, hearts and locks. It's all or nothing in the chop shop. In the chop shop. Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, we chop it up, we race, we slay. Chop shot, chop it up, never stop. Engines scream under pixel skies. Rubber burns where the brave survive. Tuesday night, the trucks get wild. Speedy trophy, we live that style. From rookies rising to the kings on top. We grind, we crash, but we never stop. Chop shops where legends are made. Under neon lights, we hit replay. Every lap's another chance to fight. Every wreck's just fuel for the fire inside. Welcome to the chop shop. Metal and pride, we're burning down the track, can't kill our drive. Friday's flame, Saturday's fly. Welcome to the Chop Shop, where fire meets chrome. We build our name in the danger zone. Truck up and Xfinity knives. We race for glory, we race for life. We're breaking limits, hearts and locks. It's all or nothing in the Chop Shop. In the Chop Shop. Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, we chop it up, we race, we slay. Chop shot, chop it up, never stop. Engine scream under pixel skies. Rubber burns where the brave survive. Tuesday night, the trucks get wild. Speedy trophy, we live that style. From rookies rising to the kings on top. We grind, we crash, but we never stop. Chop shops where legends are made. Under neon lights, we hit replay. Every lap's another chance to fight. Every wreck's just fuel for the fire inside. Welcome to the Chop Shop. Metal and pride, we're burning down the track, can't kill our drive. Friday's flame, Saturday's fly. Cup and Xfinity, we ride or die. We're breaking limits, hearts and lives. It's all or nothing in the Chop Shop. Cloud lights flicker on the virtual stands. Wheels shaking, catalyst hands. Friday nights, the cup boys brawl. Rubbing paint, we risk it all. Saturday hits, Xfinity reigns. The next gen's coming to stake their claim. We've seen them grow, we've seen them fall. But every scar's a story told in asphalt. You can't fake grit, you can't buy fame. Only earn it by driving through the flames. Welcome to the Chop Shop. Metal and pride, we're burning down the track, can't kill our drive. Friday's flame, Saturday's fly. Cup and Xfinity, we ride or die. We're breaking limits, hearts and lives. It's all or nothing in the Chop Shop. When the Chop Shop. Crank it up, let the tires scream. This ain't a game, it's a driver's dream. From dirt to Daytona, from racks to redemption, we're cutting steel, built from tension. Chop Shop. Chop.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure to have you here live at shot. Show a little countdown to green as we get rolling here in the playoffs. Round of 12 at, the Lady in Black Darlington is on point tonight for the Chopp'N It Up Cup Series here for Chop Shop Racing. Second race of the round of 12. We are on board of 464 laps. Stage lap completion, lap 45. We're going to see 100% fuel, no fast repair tonight. 112 degrees of qualifying. This track's going to be hot tonight. 1.3 mile length racing surface. It will be 87 on the air temperature, so it can get spicier. We'll see who's going to be able to hold on to it, who's going to be able to take care of things, who's going to be able to do, everything you ever asked for. Because, good Lord, this track is going to be doing the thing. First race, Cody's out there. Good to see you, sir. I appreciate you. Welcome into the Chopp'N It Up Cup Series here tonight. We're just going to do the thing. We're going to do all that we do and everything that we do and the normal things that we do. And have some fun with it because that's what we're all on point. We do have I do have some new things going on. The ticker's going to be working here pretty soon, and it'll be a live ticker on the bottom. I'm working on it, folks. I'm working on it. It's a feat. It really is. It is a feat to be able to do all this stuff, and we're continuing to do so. Make sure you check out the Chop Shop Racing Discord. Get out there and have some fun. We love seeing you all out there. Thank you, RB, for the like. Thank you, Mr. Van Ness, for the like. Thank you for following. I appreciate that very much. Thank you to everybody on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. We're live everywhere because that's pretty much how we do things. And we want to make sure that we continue to do so. Hopefully, YouTube is working properly for everybody. I would love to see that. To make sure that that's continuing to impress itself. What do we got? What else we got? How about we take a look at the point standings? I think that's going to be the big factor here. Mr. Banks, you're in the wrong paint. I can refresh trading paints. I loaded trading paints once or twice, so it's okay. I can do that. Let's take a look at the starting grid. We'll get to points here in just a moment. Got to SDK is doing SDK things again. Okay. We'll fix it. We'll fix it, chat. There it is. Starting grid. Nathan Bigard's going to be your Stay Tuned Sports pole sitter here tonight. Mr. Caffrey's going to be your outside pole sitter. Chris Justice is going to be there in row number 2 with Michael Strickland on his outside. Brian Fine, Pat Green, row number 3. David Snyder, Clint Hackett, row number 4. We'll see row number 5 belong to Tony Sanders, Cam Dario. Jeremy Bailey's going to be out there with Brad Dove. Robert Church out there with Jeff K. Jonathan Parsons out there, of course, with Craig Briggs Jr., Jeff Laraway, Brandon Banks out there, row 9, row 10, Jason Day, Brian Rayburn, and Michael Mata, and Cody Rawlings out there. Appreciate that. How about that? It's Cody, right? Not Cody's. You're good, man. You're good. It happens. It happens. It's okay. Let's send the data over and take a look at your current point standings here tonight. Nathan Bigart leads the point standings here for the round of 12. We're looking at that cutoff line. Tony Sanders and Pat Green represent that cutoff line, and we're only separated by 7 position points, so that's going to be huge. Code D's with an S. Okay. Mike, because my daughter's name is Cody. My brother's name was Cody, and it's all spelled differently, so I just want to make sure. Cody's. All right. All right. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I might screw it up 9,000 times. Just want to make sure I'm pronouncing the S. Yeah, no. 17 is going to be called Rawlings, probably more so. So they don't mess it up. I don't want to do it. So yeah, there we go. We're all good. We're all good. All right. We do have driver cams up tonight. We appreciate all the drivers on the driver cams. Of course, the number 1 Clint Hackett driver cam is ready to rock and roll. And we got how about it? How about we got familiar faces back in the thing? Brian Fine. Here's Jeremy Bailey ready to rock and roll. And then the other part of their team is going to be Chris Justice. Justice looking for some good points here tonight. Stay tuned, sports. Having some of the best podcasting out there when it comes to everything sports related. So make sure you get out there and give them some love. Give them a follow for me. Find them on all the social media platforms, of course, and always. Thank you to everybody for being out there doing the thing. Hopefully you like the new changes. Hopefully you like the new things. We're all ready to go. How about we do it? You know what I mean? Let's just do it. Let's just do the thing. Let's go green flag racing. Let's take 164 laps and throw them into the books. Let's do it all. How about it? Pitter patter. Let's get at her. Let's go do the thing, folks. Darlington, Lady in Black. We're ready. I'm ready. You're ready. We're going. We're green. Oh, already. That was on the bottom side of the racetrack. It was Church. Tossing out real quick here. Let's take a look. Church jumped to pit road. Let's go to the far chase on Robert Church. Here's the start of it. Oh, just spun the tires. Got into 3, 71. 5-2. He just had to jump to pit road. That something happened there to make that happen. All right, I'm going to catch up with the pace car. We're going to settle it back down. We'll go back at it. Caffrey being showed as the race leader here. For the clip, Budgie. Holy cow. I think YouTube's working properly. We're starting to climb back out there on YouTube. Thank you, YouTube, for continuing to support YouTube. Let's go, Striker. Appreciate that, Mr. Van Nest. There's a clip. So things seem to be working. Yeah. Oh, baby. Couple of black flags there. That's it's unique in its own mind. It might have been just getting on pit road, some things like that happening. All right, so this will be kind of formalities going forward. We're going to start doing pre-races like this. Of course, I'm going to make sure I do have some things going on. Of course, no bandage today. Get the stitches taken out and all that stuff. So. I'm going to be working on things to make the stream just a touch better, to make sure that we're learning how to do a thing or 10 more. So just giving you guys a little bit of a taste of kind of some of the things to come. I've got more things that I'm working on behind the scenes. I want to make sure that we keep working. We keep doing the thing. So you know what I mean. So we're doing it. So much love to everybody. Thank you to everybody who's been through the streams and get out there and knocking things out. Thank you to all the platforms that have helped continue to make us succeed, and we'll keep going. You know what I mean? We'll keep going. So, yeah, all the cool things, Appreciate you all. So yeah, there's a look at the face. The face has big scars and skin graft and some other things going on. That's what we're looking like. That's what we're looking. That's the update today. We do have a GoFundMe out there if you want to help us out with our medical bills on it. You can check that out if you want to. That'll be probably the only time I mention it. So there you go. Caffrey, Big Art, Brian Fine, David Steiner. We're gonna be ready to go again. Yeah, there it is. Cool things. All right. I can't get any uglier. I promise, folks. All right, we're going. We're green. Let's pick her back up where we were at. Oh, the old one up on the wall. Caffrey went up. Good. Boogly woogly. Hold on to it. I'm muted. Thank you. I was muted for a moment. Second caution of the race. We saw right there with Jeremy Bailey. He looks to be fine. He should be able to, take care of some things. Cody's much love to you. Big old roll tide and a big F you to cancer. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that very much. Y'all saw my face. Penguins figures are busy right now. Good to see you all. I didn't know I was muted, so thank you. Thank you, Budgie. Budgie said I wasn't ugly, which is cool. I'm happy about that. What else am I get? Posture check. Thank you, Colby. I appreciate that very much, sir. Brian Fine's going to be second. Big Art, maybe a little bit of damage on that car, but looks to be okay. Darlington stripe is going to be big here. How's the stream going? How's everyone? Thank you for being a warrior out there, Chad Wilby. I appreciate that very much. Welcome to the club. If you don't know, we have a couple of videos out there that are members only content. You can check that out as well. One of those is go to the beginner guide to OBS and not OBS. I'm sorry, SDK. Pretty stinking cool. We have nobody. I think the Church had to jump to pit road. He was getting the car worked on. 17 is as well. Cody's going to get the car fixed a little bit more. Clint Hackett is on pit road. He'll go a lap down. It'll be all right. Going a lap down's okay. The reason why I say that is because, we got a stage coming up to keep himself clean. Should be able to be fine. Did get some right side damage on his car, so we'll see what he's going to be able to do here. We're the 77, the 57, the 01. Pat Green of the 90. Wrecked out the first seat. It's all right. Darlington's a tough track, like a really tough track. It'll be a better race next week for you. Get out there, get some practice in, get that new, put some mileage on that old license at iRacing. Just remember, take your time, be patient, and learn. That's what it is. Learn, folks. Practice makes perfect. And considering that we're all about that over here, you have an opportunity to do so as well. Let's take a Chris Justice right along as we go on board. A little while to go. Just ahead with Michael Mata. We're going to green. Hardest track you've raced, I believe it. Ooh, sitting on the inside. Eats the run. Look at that. Where's my man out here? Where's my 15? There he is. Jim Bailey. Right behind the 5-2. We go, how you doing? How's your mama, damn? 5-2 looking at the inside of the 45. Jumping the Parsons there. Ooh, baby, hold on to it, sir. And then we have P3 for Brian Fine. Oh, Clint. I think he's back out there. Yeah, he's going to be a lap down. 31 laps to go to the stage. They're all legends, folks. They're all legends. Caffrey, your race leader. Big Art's in second. Big Art, little wall tap there. Brian Fine's going to be in third. Pat Green in fourth. Cam Dario up 5. How about Banks? Last week's winner. Starting off the round of 12 strong here. Looking for some stage points. Ready to rock and roll. Ready to do the thing. Oh, yeah. Darlington. It is a tough racetrack. It really is. It's one of the toughest on the circuit, in my opinion. But it is a lot of, when you get the groove correct, it's a lot of fun to drive. It really is. Dun, dun, dun. All right, everybody say hi to Penguin chat. 90 to the back over the 5.
Hi, chat.
Yep. He's doing it. He's doing things. Keep your eyes on the prize. How about David Steiner? Top 3 last week. Had a little bit of nose damage as Chris Justice just ahead of him. We'll see Brad Dove trying to keep that 25 on lock. There's a big old hatted Penguin out there. Love seeing it. Drivers in blue, your playoff drivers. We got 7 of them inside the top 10. Jason Day just outside the top 10. Top 12 paid in stage points. Jason Day trying to work forward. Has 2.15 seconds between he and Brad Dove. Jeff Kay coming around to that 41. Has a 15 on the outside. Jeremy Bailey trying to march his way back forward. It's going to be a tight fit here. It's going to have a good run on the outside. Oh, a little wall tap. Should be fine. Too many of those, though. It knocked the door down. Let's see. What are we doing tomorrow? Chopping it up. Oh, 21 into the 3. Come on, Tony. Tony says, excuse me. I'm all the way. Airway paints. A little right side damage on that one. Parsons in the 45. Driving the Ford. How about Brian Rayburn? Striker back here at 19th. Keeping himself cool, calm, and collected. 0.6 of a second. The difference will be here 20 of 21. It will be 20 laps complete this time by 25 to go on the stage. As the gap closes, Big Art does have, he's got a little bit of nose damage. The Toyota, and maybe a little right side damage, but that Toyota might be driving better. You know, sometimes you knock the toe out a little bit, but it's okay. It works okay. Maybe helps the car drive a little bit better. Caffrey, a little bit of clean air, 0.7 of a second, doing a great job of managing this racetrack. Stage win for him here would be huge. Pat Green up 3. Brian Fine up 1. Brad Banks inside the top 5, trying to work his way forward. Michael Mata up 15. He's got himself through a little bit here. Keeping himself cool, calm, and collected. Mr. Dario up 3 himself. Little ad break coming on Twitch. Will give us 180 seconds to say, everybody, go use and abuse your soft drink hydration breaks and grab yourself some popcorn. We're going to have a little bit of laps before we get to the end of the stage. We'll see what happens here as we sit and chill and Penguin relaxes himself. Be right back. All right, good little battles. Good little battles. Keeping up on the things. Taking my medicine. I promise I'm good. Brian Fine up 1. Pat Green up 3. Right behind a little bit of Striker with some nose damage here. Brad Duff in and out of pits, or in pits right now. Jonathan Parsons, Jeff Laraway, they've been going at it a time or two. Rayburn looking ahead. Bigard does have the race lead. And wanted to go back on lap 25. Take a look here. This is where he made the pass for the lead. And Caffrey, Liza just braked and let him go. It's right back to the back bumper. Close at hand. Caffrey in second, Pat Green in third, Brian Fine sits in fourth. Brandon Banks trying to find a way to get back to the front here. All the beautiful people. Mata, 3/4 of a second, trying to close in on the 8. 13 laps to go to the stage. See Cam Dario up 3. Chris Justice off 5 from the start of the race is the 14. Trapman Auto Care on board. Working hard for his money. Put out of the corner, 88, letting him go. Wanted to see where Stryker got his damage from. Where he got it from. He was running a tail to the field. I think he was just trying to get some laps in. Dove is on pit lane. What if this happened right about that 26 spot right here? I don't know. Striker's right about here, it looked like. We had nose damage there as well, so he must have picked it up earlier. I missed it, so wherever it happened, it happened. But a second, the difference here. Caffrey able to ricochet the board. A little half-wall tap there here at Darlington. They ride inches off the wall in 1 or 2. What's up, Pop? How you doing, sir? Different corners on the racetrack. Tony Sanders, David Steiner going at it back here. And Tony Sanders able to make it work. There's Jeremy Bailey, Tony Sanders on the inside. And Clint Hackett is would be the eligible lucky dog here. Right now, Craig Burns Jr. is a lap down. 10 laps to go to the stage. Would have been looking for the free pass. Easy to go a lap down here pretty quickly. One and a quarter to the gap. Oh, goodness. Oh, 71-45, splitting the seam. Good boogly woogly. Parsons a lap down. Jeff Laraway trying to get to the outside of the 45. Do you know that Gillette is Jess's family name? And the running joke with her is that it's the best a man can get. She always thought about getting a razor tattooed on her with her family name Gillette. Could be funny. 41 of the 01. Bigard making his way around. Michael Caffrey looking at the 71 as well. 2 seconds now the gap. 7 laps to go to the stage. Jeff K a lap down. Ryan Rayburn at 3.2. The gap. Rayburn losing a little bit of speed here, but 7 laps to go. Big lead for Nathan Bigard. Caffrey trying to work his way into the corner. Tough to pass on this racetrack. You gotta fine tune the race line. You gotta fine tune where your passing zone is gonna be. Passing on corner exits usually the best way to get it done. You see the 90 of Pat Green looking for a run. He's gonna have the run at him in turn 1. We'll see what he does here. 3 seconds of gap for Caffrey. He's dealing with a little bit of lap traffic right now. So Pat Green trying to work forward. Caffrey has gotten around Jeff K. And Bigart stretching his legs a little bit. 5 to go to the stage. What's up, Booty? Say hi, Booty. Everybody say hi, Booty. Hey, your missus is in chat. You better say hi. They can hear you. Sir. You're a good nurse. How's your mom feeling? How is your mom feeling? Hey, Bollinger, thank you for the like, sir. Appreciate you. All right, all the things. 4 to go now, 3 to go to the stage for Nathan Bigart. Hey, and Jeff, we trust. There it is, gifted sub. 01. Damage on the front of the car. Caffrey takes back over the lead. Let's go back here. Oh, we got gifted subs. Oh, Pop just gifted 10. Good Lord, sir. 10 gifted. Rayburn, I think, got in the wall. Work on your IRL broadcast. Oh, left front down for the 01. The guard having a jump to pit road. Caffrey, your race leader. Good Lord, look at that. Gifted. 10 gifted from Pop Pop. Thank you for all the gifted subs, Pop. I appreciate that very much, sir. Good Lord. We'll get to all those in a minute. Good boogly woogly. All the massive sauce. I got to share the GoFundMe over to all the other platforms. You guys want to get out there and do that. For whatever reason, it's not sharing. It's not sharing. There it is. It's sharing now. Well, here we go. Caffrey, Pat Green, Big R jump on the pit road. Stage. Should be the stage. That should be your stage. There it is. So Caffrey, Pat Green, Brandon Banks will be your top 3. Mata, Brian Fine, your top 5. Cam Dario, Chris Justice had to wait for the top 10 to cross the start-finish line. There was a big gap there. Jeremy Bailey, one of those drivers. There's cautions thrown for the stage. Stage complete as we go. Chop, chop.
Just came over the radio. Nate has too much damage. He's out.
No shot. That little tap. That was not a. That was like. I mean, he had a little bit of damage earlier. Oh, what did it do to his car? You know what I mean? Like, this is. Kind of like. I'm confused here, folks. Let's go to the right. Now we're going to go to the rear chase view. Watch corner exit here. That's the outside. Never mind. That's more damage than I thought. Oh, the right side caved in after the fact. What in the world? Yeah, that left front toe link is broken. Left side's down. Ouch. Ouchie. You got a sub the other night? You did. Yep, Budgie did. Thank you for the clip, Budgie. All right, and Jeff, we trust Delta Eagle, LK Scritton, Bomb 4466, Cupid, Young Loss, RMS Racing, Alan Briggs, Aiden, and Sean EO 19. Welcome. 10 gifted. Good Lord. Thank you, sir, for the 10 gifted. That's legendary. Thank you. All right. No more about the GoFundMe or the donations and all that stuff. No more. No more. No more. I'm good. Because, I don't like talking. I mean, I like talking about it because we could always do it, do you some good, but not really. You know what I mean? Good boogly woogly. All right, Caffrey, Green, Matt Banks, fine. It's going to be your top 5. I jumped in to Pop's stream earlier. Pop was streaming on TikTok, and I jumped in to give him some likes. I had some game controllers sitting in the wallet, so we did that as well. He streams on TikTok. All right, it's great to see iRacing League and Red Clay Roleplay, all sponsors of Signature Esports. Make sure you check out Red Clay Roleplay if you want to do so. Discord.gg/Red Clay. We'll get all that stuff updated. If you like 5MRP and you like big old trucks and cars and ridiculousness, well, that's the place you're going to be able to be at. Give us some love. Look at that. Hype train is over. I think I've gotten all the level 1 hype train emotes. I think so. Yeah. But that was a level 3. I got a camera. All right, Chet. Don't worry. I promise I'm not recording. Jabba, welcome in. Everybody, get your cameras out. We're recording. It is a hot track, sir, Mr. K. It is absolutely a hot track. She is hot. Car feels different. Yeah, that's what everybody was saying before, Church. Everybody was saying it before. They said that this track feels different. The car drives kind of tight. Everything seems kind of, weird. But hey, you know what? Full send. Let's do the thing. Lights are off on the pace car. We'll be able to go back to it. Stage 1 complete. And the caution side of things could happen again. 77, 90, 16, the 8. Mr. Caffrey's done a great job of managing. Right, was running second in the stage, wins the stage. Be his first, I think his first stage win. That's good for him because he needs some stage points if he wants to make that round of 8, which will be a championship race in 2 races. We'll bye a week next Friday, and then we'll be racing again for 2 weeks in a row. It's going to be crazy. We've literally coming down to the end of season 6. We're going with green, full send. 90 on the outside, 77 on the inside. Drop into the corner. Protect the president, folks. 90 onto the back bumper, side by side down to the back straightaway. Pat Green looking all the way down to the bottom of the racetrack, up to side draft, throwing it into the corner. Pat Green slides 77 right back to the back bumper, has to get on the brakes. Big move. As now Caffrey has to go back to work. Yeah, let's go. Craig Bridge Jr. having an issue. And iRacing bringing out those cautions. It'll be one. Brad Dove, Mr. K getting involved. No worry. Oh, it just gets into the wall a little bit. Oh, and it gets sideways on him. Oh, he's trying to hold the brakes, Oh, and everybody wooing up. Yep. Good caution. Everybody's good to go. Back to back. It'll be fine. Just a big whoa up behind. From Jeff's point of view, watch this. They were just trying to whoa up here. Jeff got free and out of the cockpit. We go right about here. Gyro cam. Oh. Yeah, I tried to put it into the wall so he didn't take out the 25. Made good awareness. It was a hard break. Hard to slow these big old cars down. Massive sauce. We appreciate you. Good boogly woogly. Fourth caution of the race. 3 for incident, 1 for stage. Ticket butt. Ticket names. Dun, dun, dun. All right, we're going to do the green flag racing thing again here. And I'm going to go grab my water. Get a lap before we go back green, so I'll be right back. Because that's what I do. I have to do it real quick. All right, back to it here. Pat Green out front. Michael Matt on the restart. Back in the second. Brandon Banks in third. Caffrey goes back to fifth. We're all working. Big ol' boo. Hey, Budgie, wild white out today, huh? You guys got some snow. I've been keeping up on Budgie's while we were at the doctor. Pat Green, 1.4 to the gap. Mida is going to be in second. Brandon Banks in third. Brian Fine in fourth. Michael Caffrey in fifth. Let's see how the start of the race went here. I think 77 just didn't get up to. Oh, quick shift right there. Mattis slides up. I think he might have gotten a touch here. On corner exit, got out of the throttle. Yeah. Lost that spot. Mata. 1.5 the gap. Yeah, be safe. Definitely be safe. IRL call, good deal. What a stinker. I tell you what. Did you tell Rayburn? I think Rayburn really wanted to beat you. I think that was it. That's all that what needed to happen. Rayburn just wanted to beat you. Striker out of the race. Brad Dubb making some spots. Has gotten around Jeff K. Who's out of the race. Out. Striker getting fixed. So, Well, he did that. He did. He did do it. Yeah. Rayburn's in ninth. Yeah, he didn't want to be the lucky dog. Understandable. He's got pace. Cam Dario working. Right now, Pat Green just needing to manage the race line. Brandon Banks, 0.3 of a second back to Michael Meta. In one of the biggest tracks. It's really tough to pass here. It's about managing the line, finding the rhythm. And we have a lot of laps left to be able to find that rhythm. Was that what happened to Stryker? I wonder where his nose damage came from. Hold on. Budgie, this might be a clip. Boom. Stryker was playing catch up. Let's take a look. Boom. I wonder where his nose damage came from. And then checking in. Moving forward. Continuing to go forward. And then. I don't know. Where did that happen? I think you had already jumped to pit road before that. All right. By the way, Pat Green, 1.8. Giving him 5 in trucks wasn't good enough. like giving him, absolutely. All the good things. Turn 2 after the stage. Is that where it happened? Dun, 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 dun. There was your stage. Mm-hmm. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Well, there was the stage. You guys catch up to the field and have a stop. I'm fast forwarding. Okay. Was it right? Oh, so scary. We'll get back to the racing here in just a moment, folks. Sorry. Tires. Chase. Rear chase. No, he's got damage here. So that was the stage. I don't know. Striker's damage was lap 1. Oh. Well, I mean, I did see that one. I don't know. Pat Green losing some ground here. Mata's going to be in second. Brandon Banks in third. Mata's stepped up here. Brian Fine's going to be in fourth. Caffrey trying to close back in. Opportunity for him. Outside pole sitter. See a little bit of challenge here. Get a look on the outside. Set up the corner. Run down to the back straightaway. About a 9/10 of a second. I think Pat might have gotten into the wall a little bit. I think that's what you were seeing out of that. A little right front damage. Mata try to pounce like a shark here. Oh, your last lap. Now, Striker had nose damage from way before. We watched what happened. I think we watched what happened with you. You and Brad Dove. Yeah, we watched that. Just trying to avoid it. You had to put it into the wall because the 3 was coming back up the racetrack. We watched that part. Yeah, right there. It's hard. Striker came in after? How come that didn't show up as an issue? And that's what totaled his car. Out of the corner. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, Striker just couldn't turn. He just couldn't turn. Wall tap. Careful on the wall taps. Brenda Banks is closed in a 10th. 90 laps to go, 75 complete. It looked like he was coming around, and like if I go here, so Striker, and I go on board, boom, cockpit view, 5th gear, roll in. Oh yeah, I mean if you think about it, right here, I mean that's blind. Look at where the A pillar is. Yeah, there's the A pillar. He's staring ahead. He tried. He got 2 cars blocking the track. From his point of view, he tried. That's all I got to say about that. Brent Banks closed it in. Caffrey's going to be back and forth. He's got around Brian Fine. Jason Day up 13. Hard charger right now. Michael Mata. 7/10 of a second. Trying to close in on the 90. Mata wall tap again. Gotta be careful with the wall taps. They kind of give you a little bit of an advantage, but they can destroy your car quicker than you know. Even if it's like a netcode wall tap, you got to be careful with that. 4/10 of a second for Pat Green. Pat Green's lost kind of a ton of time here. Bounces it off the apron. 16 in the wall. The same thing again. Oh, 90 goes around. Woo, hold on to it, Pat. Good save. Mata to the lead. Brandon Banks now within a quarter. Pat Green on corner exit just lost the tires. Caffrey coming around. But he blew their engine on pit road. Michael Mata, Brandon Banks. What a save. Pat Green, big save. Just gets sideways there. Boom. Holds it down, eases back into the throttle, goes back at it. Pat Green in third, sees Caffrey close it in. Caffrey 2 seconds, the gap to the lead. Just trying to save for the end here. Again, stage win is huge. He needs points. Points are big for the Australian. David Steiner, second Australian out there. Jason Day, lone Canadian. There's a 5-2 and the 5-7. 5-2 over the inside up the side draft. We'll try to pull him back. There they go. Caffrey is up to third. He's gotten around Pat Green. Pat Green dropping here. Those tires are just hot. 0.2 of a second from Mata to Brandon Banks. Battle here heating up. 81 laps complete this time by. 84 laps. Oh, 16 into the wall again. A tenth and a half. 0.2 of a second. Throws it into the corner. Again. 8. Trying to have the drive off here. Let's go aboard Brandon Banks. Watch what he's got going on. Bottom side of the racetrack. Corner exit. 16 spree. He's running the outside lane. Watch the 16. Goes up. Puts it right there on the wall. Good drive for Brandon Banks right now. Mata doing a great job as well. Let's go back to Brian Fine. Pass for the lead happening here. Pretty close to it. Brandon Banks at the corner exit. Back to Brian Fine. Glenn Hackett right behind the 21 of Tony Sanders. Just trying to make sure the car is comfortable. Yee-hoo. Hey. Well, all right. Where's he at? He goes to the outside. Dang it. There's Justice in seventh, right behind Brian Fine. Teammates going 1-2. Brandon Banks still keeping it close to Mata. Brian Fine on the wall, just a touch there. Corner exit. Waiting on the throttle for Chris Justice. Mata, 0.3 of a second. The 8 up near the wall. They're trying to close it back down. Brandon Banks. Michael Caffrey within a second and a half, so he saved some tire. Parsons coming to pit lane. Jeff Laraway, first driver off the lead lap. Right now, 12 drivers on the lead lap, and the 8 closing in on the 16. 8 looking for the run on the inside. Drops it in. 16 having to manage the break. 8 dirty air. Watch the drive off, though. He's going to have a good run of speed here down the back straightaway. Looking for clean air. Finds clean air. 16 up near the wall. Watch the run for the 8 here. Out of the throttle. Back in. 77 laps to go. No, so there's a link where the broadcast links are for the signature. Here we go. Pass for the lead here real quick. 8 to 16. 8 to the bottom, 16. We'll need to back out here. It's going to throttle back up. Good. Dirty air. Good battle for both. Banks to the lead. Mata back to the back bumper. Banks now trying to step away. Has a little bit of clean air. Gets up to the wall. That clean air makes the car drive a little bit different here. Mata close. Caffrey within a second. So there's a link. It's a Video Ninja link in the Discord in the Chop Shop under SIG broadcast links. Every week I post a Video Ninja link. You connect your camera to that. Don't connect your microphone. Just connect your camera. When you connect your camera, you'll be able to you'll do that, and then add you in. That's how you do it. It's real easy, real simple. Yeah, I don't pull cameras from Discord. I pull cameras from our Video Ninja. That Video Ninja is a driver cam studio link, or it's a studio link that you can connect. Kind of like it's a free source that you use. Kind of like what in the world is it called? Words are hard. What is it called?
Words are hard and English makes it harder.
Yeah. You know, it's on everybody's computer and you don't want it on your computer because it's like bloatware. Skype. It's kind of like Skype. But you just connect your camera. 1.1, Mata in second, falling here. Caffrey's going to be in third. Caffrey, a good strong run here. To set that up. Cool. Yeah, do it every. I tell everybody to do it every single week. I got to be up 10 minutes prior to me to the race going to qualifying, which would be 8:20 Eastern, and then we'll be good to go. Caffrey closing in on Michael Mata. Pat Green, Jason Day, your top 5. Chris Justice in 6th. Cam Dario in 7th. Brian Fine, Clint Hackett. Brian Rayburn. How about Rayburn? Right behind Dove. Dove back out there running some more laps. Trying to pick up a spot or 10. Jonathan Parsons coming off pit road. Still some right side damage on the 45. We're going. Good things. Good deal. Appreciate you, folks. Layer away on the outside of the 8. Jason Day has gotten around Pat Green. Pat Green struggling with the tire right now. That slide really cooked those tires. We got a race coming up here for Signature Esports, the SE 1100. If you want to be a part of it, it's $10 per race. We're 2 races one day, the Indy 500 and the Charlotte 600. There'll be prize pools for each. Words are hard. Prize pools for each race, and each race will have special prizes as well, like stage winners and stuff like that, based on sponsorship participation. So if you want to be a part of that, let me know. The 1100 is going to be March 28th. First race will be at 2 p.m. Eastern. And then the next race will be about 5 hours after that. I think it goes up at 6 p.m., so it'll be like 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Eastern, something like that. I think we'll go green flag. So, 9, hard on the wall there. So that'll be what we look at. It'll be we're going to be doing that on March 28th. Join the Discord to be a part of it and get out there and have some fun. It's a 50-50 pot split, so half the money raised goes to the driver pots. The other half goes to DAV.org. We're out there helping the veterans do it in style, so check out our Discord. You can find that link pretty much everywhere. Yeah, $20 to run, folks, for the whole day. And then when we live stream that day, we'll have a donation link set up So that way you can go and donate directly as well. Mata into the wall. Caffrey working. Rayburn jumping to pit road. Here's what happened to Brian Rayburn. I think he might have just hit the wall too many times. I'm not quite sure. Something happened to Rayburn. Was he just done? Was something going on? Was something cooking? Yeah, he parks on the back straightaway. Or parks on the front straightaway. And parks the car. I don't know. Something happened. Has he gotten enough laps to beat Nate? Caffrey to second. Has worked around Michael Mata. Mata coming to pit road. 66 laps to go, so green flag pit stop starting to happen. Mata into pit road, having to get down to pit road speed limit. It is a slow pit road. Like 40 miles an hour, 45 miles an hour. That is slow on this racetrack. Massive. 2.4 to the gap. Caffrey in second. Jason Day in third. Chris Justice in fourth. Pat Green in fifth. Cam Dario in sixth. Brian Fine in seventh. Clint Hackett in eighth. Tony Sanders back to ninth. David Steiner off three from the start of the race. Top three last week. Eastergate. Yeah, everybody's got a little bit of nose damage, but Brandon Banks right behind him. Maybe 63. He's just going to pull down, let the 8 go. That'll be the race in 64 laps to go. All right, drivers going to get around, do their thing. Last hydrate break. We'll go nonstop to the end of the race. Make sure you do so. Hydrate, dehydrate, grab your popcorn. We're going to have ourselves a little bit of fun.
Don't forget the popcorn. Popcorn is important.
Popcorn is the most important, folks. Like, you got it, like, yeah, popcorn.
He's a popcorn.
It's me, Mario. Green flag racing as we go. We'll be right back. Okay, I feel better. Brandon Banks, Michael Caffrey, 2.5 the gap. That's been the way it is. Jason Day sitting in third. Everybody got your popcorn? I hope you do. All right. We have Chris Justice sitting in fourth. Clint Hackett in fifth. Top 5 for him. Mata came to pit road. He's going to be lap down. David Steiner working. Pat Green coming in. Tony Sanders with a black flag serving that one as we speak. As it would be. Brandon Banks again. Keeping himself cool, calm, and collected. We'll see how drivers fare out here. Caffrey, 2.7 the gap. Jason Day, Chris Justice. See who does what. I mean, I'll tell you what. It's a good day, folks. It's a good day. All looking forward to it. All right. Chris Justice on pit road again. Drivers coming in, getting their green flag pit stops in. Jason Day, one of those drivers. He was closing a touch there. Going to lose a lap. It'll be one of those things that you just kind of have to manage. Right now, Caffrey in second, Clint Hackett in third. Getting bonus points here is huge. And one of the reasons why you want to get bonus points is because if you were in the playoffs are, I mean, you're gonna see every one of those points matter, and it's still a good day so far. So good. Mata, 41.9 the gap to Brandon Banks when it comes to being out of the lead. He should cycle to the lead. 46 laps to go. It'll be a lot of time to be able to manage that one. Cam Dario came in as well. But we're seeing green flag pit stops hit the marker here. 45 laps to go. Brandon Banks, Michael Caffrey, 3.7. Clint Hackett coming around. Caffrey just calming the race car down. 31.5 his last time by. Right now, only 2.5 fall off on this hot track. 30.03, fastest lap of the race. I'm sorry, 30.01, the fastest lap of the race. No 29.9s out there yet. We'll see. We'll see who does what. Pat Green coming around is going to get one of his laps back. And Pat Green sitting at 9th, so he's going to have to. He was 2 laps down, so that's one of those laps back. Going to need to push here. Not something you really want to do. 44 laps to go. That's a lot of racing still left. Caffrey coming up and around. Seeing drivers come off pit road. There's the 22 of Cam Dario, who's going to be 2 laps down to Brandon Banks. 31.35 his last time by. Caffrey working. Jason Day at 29.91. Mashing the gas, says, excuse me. Let's go places. Brian Fine to pit road. So Jason Day a lap down. A little bit of clean air. Came out of 117. He pitted from third. Going to find himself trying to track down those drivers. And right now, 116 is when Chris Justice came in. He's got a 13.5 second gap to Michael Matta. Brandon Banks coming to pit road. Caffrey back out there again. He is out in front. Clint Hackett in third. Brandon Banks coming in, taking those tires. We'll see what he is going to be able to do here on the course to try to keep it close. Matta is going to be coming around. It's going to be the driver that Brandon Banks needs to find his way in front of. Caution comes out. Caffrey, Clint Hackett, Tony Sanders is the guy. Brad Dove gets free, gets into the 21. That'll be your caution here tonight. Brad Banks coming out. It's going to be on the lead lap. It's going to be in third. Matta's going to be your lucky dog. I do believe. Yeah. Matta will be your lucky dog. Chance to get tires here. Caffrey will be able to come to pit road. Yeah, Brad Banks. Yeah, he is on the lead lap. He's able to go around the pace car here. So Caffrey, Clint Hackett, Brandon Banks will cycle to the lead. Michael Matta will be able to stay at the tail of the longest line. Chris Justice should be able to cycle as well. So Caffrey will come to pit road. Clint Hackett will come to pit road. Everybody's coming to pit road. Brandon Banks will be your leader. How crazy is that? Fifth caution of the race. Caffrey coming into his pit box, so is Clint Hackett. Laraway, Brad Dove, Tony Sanders, Jonathan Parsons, of course, Rayburn on pit road. I think he had to step away. 22 of Cam Dario will get a free pass. It'll put 8 drivers on the lead lap. Matta will be your lucky dog. He gets that free pass. We'll start a little closer than it was predicted. It's because, well, you see the field in front of Brandon Banks. All of those drivers, including Brian Fine, Chris Justice, they all are trying to get that wave around. Get back on the lead lap. Hope for some carnage. Try to make it happen. Brad Dove getting tires there. Hey, Baji. Getting Mr. Bailey. A dang old gifted sub. Mr. Champion Bailey. Yeah. How about them apples? Clint Hackett. Cycling forward. 16 will be tail to the longest line, so we'll see drivers come around. Chris Justice getting waved around. Jason Day. All these drivers getting the free pass. Ryan Fine, David Steiner, Jeff Laraway catching back up to the field. So to be Brandon Banks, Michael Caffrey, Clint Hackett. Drivers are going to have to play catch up here. Believe it or not, the pace car speed here makes it tough for drivers to catch back up. And you got to think about it. These drivers have to get all the way around this racetrack. They're on the Boeing back straightaway. Brandon Banks, Michael Caffrey, Clint Hackett. 2 laps separating the tires, but Brandon Banks didn't even get up to speed. Thank you, Bungie, for the gift of sub from Mr. Bailey. Oh, man. 877, 2816. Yeah, I got to extend it for one more lap. There are drivers still playing catch. This is a very tough racetrack to catch back up to everybody. Matta sitting in 4th right here has drivers that he's got to get around. Matta would have gotten a black flag. But he's good to go now. I think he's good to go. Pretty sure he's good to go. 38 laps to go. It'll be 37 to go when we go back. Green flag racing here. Yeah, Mata. Yeah, I was going to say, there were drivers that I mean, Mata has to start at the tail of the longest line. He is the lucky dog here. Brian Fine catching back up. So I think that's it. I think Mata doing the thing. All right, Clint, go get him, says RB. He's in third. Yeah, Chris Justice back here. A little bit of lap traffic in between them. Brandon Banks ready to rock and roll. All these drivers put on a good show here tonight. Darlington. Again, we'll take a break next week for the Cup Series, and then we'll be back at Charlotte in the Oval on March 6th, and the championship race at Legacy Atlanta on March 13th. We've got a champion to crown here in the next 3 weeks. Green flag from Brandon Banks. Caffrey in second. Clint Hackett in third. Oh, baby. Let's go. Up to speed. 37 to go. 36 to the line. Caffrey trying to surge ahead. Got to stay out of that wall. Got to stay out of that wall. Hold on to it, sir. I'm making him nervous. I was making him nervous. It's not his fault. Chris Justice back here. A little bit of lap traffic. David Steiner. Ryan Fine trying to work his way back forward. Chris Justice about 3/10 of a second back from there. Fastest lap of the race just ran. Caffrey just ran it. 29.72. It's a sprint to the end. 35 laps to go. Wall tap for the 77. Don't tear the car up getting there. Quick recap of the points before today's race. On your screen, Big R 1652, Brandon Banks 1574, won last week. Stryker 1557. Stryker's 18th place finish here is going to drop him in the rankings here just a touch. Brian Fine going to have a good day. Jason Day, good day as well. Caffrey needed some points. He's going to jump up a few spots here, especially with those stage points, all important stage points. A lot of those things will clear out and do the thing. So Caffrey, comfortable right now. Clint Hackett, comfortable. Chris Justice, Brian Fine. Clint on the move. 30.53 last time by for Clint Hackett. Clint Hackett outside, 5.7 on the inside. 33 laps to go. Clint can just manage. He'll be all right. Jason Day has Chris Justice in his sights. Those who don't know, Jason Day, short track specialist. No driver cam today, which means he's got a shot. Out of the throttle with a 14 ahead. Harder in the brakes right there. Clint just ahead, 5.7 until Brian Fine working. He works hard for his money. So hard for his money. Trying to get there. 2.7 the gap. Ooh, bottom. Oh, Clint in the wall a little bit there. He got a little bit free right there. We side by side on the straightaway. Chris Justice just behind him. He's going to surge to the inside. Going to throw it in all the way down to the bottom. Slider. Got to stay out of the wall, though. Oh, man. Clint has some right front damage right there. That's what he's cooking. Chris Justice to third. Brandon Banks, 9/10 of a second lead over Michael Caffrey. There's a battle for the lead. And the battle for a third place kind of heats up. Pat Green back into the mix as well. How about Cam Barrio at 13? Jason Day up 14. Looking at a couple more spots here. Would love to see himself inside the top 3 as Clint Hackett just ahead. Drifts up the race line. Manages the corner. Backs off. Drives it down. And he's holding on. Big look at Darlington Raceway. Darlington, known as the Lady in Black, the 1.3 miler, is absolutely a blessing. This is home of the NASCAR throwback races up until this year. For those who did not know, NASCAR is no longer holding a throwback race. And that's a shame. Because I like the throwback races. I really do. I like throwback paint schemes, if you can't tell. 28, a little free. Tires up near the wall. Try to watch the split seam here. The unique racetrack where the progressive banking changes throughout. This is a track you do split the seam on. And you do it quite often. Oh, 5-2 free. Good save from Jason Day. It's back into the rhythm. Has to go back at it again. Pat Green up to 5th. Clint Hackett trying to track down that 3rd place again. 4.6 the gap. Brandon Banks. Again, 9/10 of a second. Caffrey in 2nd. Chris Justice seeing the 28 work his magic. Clint Hackett trying to work on that 3rd place. Cam Dario being patient. I always say, Cam's a good driver, folks. We love him. We appreciate him. But he is in a different manufacturer every week. I like it. I like it. Jason Day having to work. Brian Fine. Mata has about a 17-second gap here. Came out on 99. Took the free pass. Did not come in to get tires. Stayed on that set of tires. And so we'll kind of have to see what's going to happen here. .24 laps to go. Jeff Laraway up 6. David Steiner is a lap down. Brian Fine ahead of him would be your eligible lucky dog. Going to catch up to Brandon Banks and Michael Caffrey. Chris Justice holding on to 3rd. Clint Hackett up near the wall, running inches away. This spoiler, the front splitter on these cars kind of throwing me for a loop. Those things are not hitting the ground like they're supposed to. Or they're not hugging the ground like they're supposed to. See Pat Green looking for clean air there. Sets up the corner. Clint rolling out of the corner. Nose camera closing in on the 14. 5.1 the gap. Clint Hackett touched faster last time by. Pat Green, fastest of the drivers behind him. Good drive off for Clint Hackett. There he goes, Mr. Log Hog Logger. 14 looking on the inside, 5-7, dropping back here, 28. Trying to get to the back bumper of Brian Fine. Corner exit for the Ford. Oh, a little wall tap. Pat Green's going to take advantage of that. Oh, baby. So Pat Green trying to work to Chris Justice. Pat Green says, I'll see you and raise you. Top 5 so far for Clint is he looked to try to get that pass on Chris Justice, and Chris Justice has a teammate between he and Pat Green right now. Brandon Banks getting around the 21. Mr. Sanders going another lap down, but he is fine. He is 15 laps down, all the day in the world. Right now, 1/8 of a second, trying to close it in. Hold on to your butt. We love you, chat. We appreciate you. If you haven't done so, reach up, hit that like button for me. It goes a long way to support what we do. And make sure you're following us, subscribing, and doing all the things that that counts as interactions and all those things. Make sure you go watch RB's podcast and RB and Colby's podcast, the Cool Down Lap, and let you learn about me. And likewise, the sponsor of this series, the Chopp'N It Up podcast, has a great interview with me from years ago. Absolutely killer. Jerry Culver, thank you for the like. What's up, Culver? Jerry, how you feeling, man? How's your back? How's your back, sir? 18 to go. Justice, Pat Green. Pat Green wants an attempt at Chris Justice here. He's got to find short work of the 5-7. Cam Dario in 5th. Jason Day in 6th. Clint Hackett in 7th. Mata back into 8th. Brian Fine in 9th. First driver off the lead lap is Brian Fine. And Pat Green has to go to the inside. He has got to try to make short work of this one if he wants to have any shot of the drive. 5-7 doing the gentlemanly thing and getting out of the throttle. Letting them roll. The race cars looking good, folks. The race cars are looking good. Brandon Banks, 3/4 of a second. 15 laps to go. Chris Justice, 6.5 the gap. Pat Green needing to close it as well. Earned about 2/10 of a second off that last lap. Lost some time to Chris Justice. Justice still phenomenal driver, still working. They're doing their thing. I want to make sure I mention to all the drivers out there running the Bathurst 12 this weekend. Good luck to all the drivers on the road course racing this weekend. If you're out there running it, make sure you be safe. Make sure you send me your clips of all the crazy crashes. And, yeah, we'll have some fun with it. Dun-dun-dun. 13 laps to go. Full second out of the gap. Pat Green is closed in. 3/4 of a second to Chris Justice. It's kind of right here in Pat Green's wheelhouse where he needs to be. Now within 6/10 of a second, Cam Dario into the wall. Jason Day, Intel. Watch the run here for Jason Day. He'll dead side by side down the straightaway. That wall just slows you up so much. Day back inside the top 5. Crossover for the 22. The 5-2 is going to drive back in. Cam Dario will have Clint Hackett up on the outside. So Clint able to take advantage of that. That's two for 1. 28 will be able to drive back around. 22 back into the throttle. They'll be door-to-door on corner exit. Cam Dario trying to throttle ahead. He's going to have to slide it here. He'll be able to do so. But Clint Hackett not giving up without a fight. Does have a good car. Has a good race line. Just trying to find his way into that magic bubble. Pat Green to Chris Justice. 10 laps to go. Kind of needs to turn it on here. Chris Justice, 30.69, his last lap. Caffrey dropping backwards here, 30.90. There's about a 5-second gap he can play with between he and Chris Justice. Going back straight away here at Darlington. As Brandon Banks tied it over. Caffrey settled in. Caffrey, your stage winner. So a net positive on points for him on a good night. The next race at Charlotte's going to matter about every point. 9 laps to go. Caffrey, Green, 6/10 of a second. Now 7/10 to Chris Justice. Jason Day trying to close in that 3 second. He had a top 3 car, I do believe. Cam Dario looking backwards. So, seeing both drivers get to the wall there. Cam with a Napa know-how moment. Mata 12.9 back. Ryan Fine a lap down. Just managing right now. Jason Day, the next driver. Jason Day pulling away from the drivers behind him. Brandon Banks, a 1.4 second gap. Being 8 laps, now 7 laps to go. .77, 1.2. Banks lost 2/10 of a second there. Brad Dove coming to pit road. I think he is out of tires. Chris Justice, Pat Green. The battle for third, right where you expect it to be. Magic numbers. Speaking of magic numbers, I got to give a big special shout out to all of you YouTube fine folks out there. If you have not seen what is going on with our growth of our channel as of late, almost 2.2K subscribers, which I am grateful for. I want to thank you all very much. We're kicking butt, taking names. Y'all are amazing. We're going to get to the point where we're going to have... We got to get ourselves at... how many subscribers is it? iRacing has they have a lot. I'll have to look them up. Hold on, let's look them up. We got 4 to go. Battles are on. All the drivers are kicking butt. Let's look. YouTube. They have 277,000 subscribers. We got to beat them. That's it. We gotta win against iRacing. Not just win in iRacing, win against iRacing. So subscribe to the YouTube channel. Watch all the other gaming streams and all the other stuff we've got going on. Have some fun with it. All right, we're coming around 2 to go. We got 17 or so people out there watching out there. Yeah, you guys are amazing. Let's close that down. What do we got? Do we have... Can I give 5 more? What's the day? Yeah, we can give... I'm going to give you 5 members out there coming at you. Here you go. 5 random members of our YouTube getting some channel memberships. There it is. Welcome to the Horde. White flag waves. Final lap. Brandon Banks, good day. Caffrey in tow. Chris Justice in third. Right now, Brandon Banks, smooth sailing, coasting around, taking it easy. Give it a nice, cool, calm, and collected. Brandon Banks gets the win at Darlington. 2 for 2 in the round of 12. Caffrey will finish second. Chris Justice will finish third. Good race for all the drivers as they come around and celebrate. And that'll be Darlington. They'll be off for a week. Come back for Charlotte. We're going to talk to your top three. There it is. I was able to gift some memberships. I can gift 10 memberships every month. And thank you to YouTube for that as well. Thank you to our creator. Our creator program for being a part of that. Chopping It Up podcast, throwing it down. Great race, everyone. Cody, you see you're not wrong. Woohoo! Burn it down, sir. Burn it down. Put a stripe on it. Woohoo! The Darlington burnout. All right. Now, make sure you reach up, hit that like button for us, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you take care of following us on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. We do all the things everywhere. Massive days, massive waves, and all the cool things. Make sure you check out Discord for Chopp'N Racing. Check out the links in the description as well. You can find out where all the podcasts are on Facebook and YouTube. You can check the description, and it'll be there. Just click like. All right, race results here for tonight's main event. Brandon Banks gets the win. Caffrey second. Chris Justice third. And we'll see Pat Green, Jason Day, your top five. Clint Hackett, Cam Dario, Michael Mata, Brian Fine, David Snyder, your top 10. Laraway, Brad Dove, Tony Sanders, Jonathan Parsons, Brian Rayburn, your top 15. Bailey, Rick Bridge Jr., Michael Strickland, Jeff K., Nathan Bigart. And then, now the rest of your race results. Mr. Rawlings, Mr. Church. Churchy had surgery, so Churchy is not feeling too hot. Speedy recovery, Churchy. You need to get better faster than me. I'm just saying. Yes. Just saying. And Penguin was your race controller tonight, so hats off to Penguin. Yeah. Good, snazzy stuff. Yeah, there's your race winner right there. The old Darlington magic. Who's the magic man? We're going to talk to him. Brandon Banks comes home in victory lane here tonight. And congrats, brother. That was 2 for 2. You had good long-run race pace. I watched you start cashing the top three toward the end of the stage. And then, Darlington striketh.
Yeah, it's one of my better tracks. We had sorry about that beginning there with the paint. I changed the paint on my car there on the wrong account, so I was like, oh my gosh, I messed up. So I was like, I don't want him to, so appreciate that. So we ended up missing the start because of that. So luckily that caution came out there at the very beginning and let us at least catch the field. But yeah, drove back through the field. Just take your time. This track was pretty hot at the beginning. You just had to be really patient on the right front, making sure that you just didn't overdrive entry. And just try not to really honestly you can't race the cars here. You got to race the track. So you just try to race your own race and just kind of let the car come to you. And like I said, we just wanted to get some good track position before we got to the end of the first stage there. So I think we did that and put us in a good spot there to have a shot at it, and it just worked out.
Yeah, I would have noticed. I think chat would have noticed if Brandon Banks. I sent it to you in a DM.
Yeah.
That we'd have noticed if that paint wasn't on that race car. I'm pretty sure. Because
that's my lucky paint, man. We can't take that thing off until we lose with it. So it's gonna stay on there forever.
So it's I took a screenshot of it last week and kind of did a little design with it because I've changed up the channel a little bit moving forward. Want to be closer to what you see in some of the higher end channels, I guess, if you want to call it that way. And I even have a 3D render that clips over that and has your car turning. Like it's cool. Like you have to literally check out the first 10 minutes of the starting soon screen. Go to like the 9:50 mark and watch what happens before it's pretty stinking cool. Anyway, right. This they say the car drives different. and no doubt that's a factor that's gonna continue to be a thing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you honestly, man, because I like the way it drives now. Honestly, I know there's a bunch of people in my Discord that absolutely hate the way it drives, but it seems to kind of fit the way I drive, and a little difficult tonight. My butt kicker went out on me this past
Uh-huh.
week on Wednesday, and trying to drive without a butt kicker after you've been driving with it for 4 or 5 years, it's very difficult. It's like losing your hearing. So we had to take it slow there at the beginning, just kind of get our footing, and I think it felt like, honestly, it kind of helped me. I think just not overshoot the corner. I don't know if just not having that much immersion going on at one time just kind of helped me, and but yeah, it helped me hit my marks, and that was real important tonight. Like I said, you could not overdrive the entry. It was just, if you did just the slightest bit, it would just slide the nose, and you'd lose, half a tenth to, or sorry, half a second to a second on the person that was, behind you or in front of you. So you had to be really, really good about making sure you hit your mark every time, and just kind of roll in the center, and making sure that you could carry as much speed down these straightaways as possible. So, like I said, we did that, got the track position. I'm honestly, I mean, uh, I'm glad I won, but I really honestly wish Nathan wouldn't have got that issue there. I'd like to see how we could fare up against him. I don't. He's fast, so I want to be able to get up there and kind of see what we had got against him, especially before we get to Atlanta. So, kind of sucks for him. He had a good car. But yeah, Caffrey ran a really good race, man. He kept me honest there at the end. Once I got out to about a second lead, I was just really just trying to maintain there. Wasn't trying to drive away from him, but he didn't want to let him get too close either. So, um, yeah, like I said, it's one of my better tracks, my home track. So you had to come here and at least show up and do something.
I think it's awesome. I like it. I think that folks should run Darlington more. I like this track. I'm the guy that goes, this and Gateway. I like both tracks for their own reasons. And I'm the guy that says, you know what? Because when you get into your rhythm, this track just becomes fun.
Yeah, like I said, you got to drive your own race here. You pretty much just kind of focus on the right out the windshield, and don't race the people around you, and just try to make the passes when you get to the cars. The lap cars were awesome tonight, man. Every one of them moved out of your way. I know Nathan had that issue, but with that one, but for the most part, all of them did an excellent job. Appreciate them. But yeah, you gotta kind of get in your own zone, man, and just race your race, and don't let anybody around you affect how you drive the car. Because if you do, it'll really mess you up here. So, like I said, we did that, and here we are.
I like it. 2 for 2. We could take a break though. We got to go to Charlotte, so that's pretty good.
It's actually 3, Jason. We had Michigan, Kansas, and here.
Yeah,
so
but I'm talking about the round of 12, sir. Round of 12.
Gotcha,
round of 12.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. I got you.
Round of 16's going. You already made it into the round of 12. We're good. Now you got to go to the 8. So.
I hear you. Yeah, man. Like I said, we got 2 more to go, man. Like I said, we're just focusing on just being consistent, not really looking too far forward, and just like I said, I know we're in the finals, but we still need to come in here and race, hard, and be competitive every week, and just kind of keep that consistency going. So, yeah, like I said, we got 2 more to go, and we'll see what happens.
You've been looking for a championship. That's what you're going to be looking for.
I'm hoping, man. It's gonna be tough. Like I said, these guys are good. We're racing against 8 people, and it's gonna be hard to be hard. I mean, Old Atlanta is an awesome racetrack. Like I said, with this new package they put on the car, it drives different. So you just have to, people are gonna have to put some practice in there. It's not a very easy track to run. So they can get out of hand, especially off the corner in a hurry on you. So, but I think it'll be a good race. Like I said, but we're looking forward to Charlotte next 2 weeks, I guess, and see if we can run good there and carry some momentum into the Atlanta.
That's what you need. And I think you got it. I think you got all the momentum. I think everybody else is just scared right now. No, I'm totally kidding. They're not scared. They're just ready to go. They're just ready to go. I think everybody's ready to go. We're rearing up for the end of season 6. I know season 7 is going to be around the corner. So, you got to take all the licks you can get right now, because when we rack them, stack them, reset them, this the field's going to get just as more intense, and we're seeing drivers pick up iRacing for the first time, coming over and racing with everybody, which is even cooler. Because that's the goal, right? That's the goal. We want to make sure that we build communities that everybody can come race at.
Yeah, it's all about just getting out here to having fun, man, with everybody. Like I said, we get in Discord every night and just cut up and as a team, and sometimes we aggravate each other, sometimes we have a ball, man. But it's all about just getting in there and just just running with each other and just having a good time, and don't take it too seriously. Like I said, it's just really a sim. So come in here and put as much practice in as you can, enjoy yourself, and that's all you can do.
Well, you're doing just fine with that. Yeah, I see that. This is also probably one of my favorite Budweiser paint schemes that I've seen. So, I had to. I'm red and black on the whole thing. So, we could.
Oh yeah.
We could just keep that one for a while and not have to change anything on the stream, and okay.
No, we're good.
I like it. All right, let's see if the momentum continues, Brandon. Congratulations on the win tonight, man. Give a shout out. It was a lot of fun. It was a little bit of chaos, but it was a whole lot more fun for me.
Yeah, like I said, that was an awesome race, man. Appreciate you for putting it on. Signature Esports, for you doing everything you do, man. Appreciate it. Thanks to Chopp'N Up Podcast, DBR. Congrats to those other two guys, Caffrey and Chris. And Pat ran a really good race, just bobbled that one time out of 4, but he had a really good cars. But yeah, it's awesome racetrack. Appreciate everybody for watching. And like I said, we'll go on next week and try to carry some momentum into Charlotte, and so we can win a championship in Atlanta.
Yeah, hopefully it's Hotline. Sorry, I had two ears going at once there. It was whenever things start burning on my left shoulder, you go, huh? What? Sorry, but I like it.
Good,
we're hoping Hotline is going to be a ton of fun. Hopefully it's a little spicier. Let the cars move around a little bit. I did notice watching the truck race last week for Sim 500. The second lane was kind of like the egg shape was pretty pretty dominant there. I mean, you couldn't really hug the bottom as much as you really wanted to. Just things were just upset. So I wonder how the Cup cars are going to do, and I'm kind of looking forward to it.
Yeah, he's definitely going to have to get in there and put some practice in, because there are some lines you could run there that are seen to be a little bit better than others. So, but yeah, there's at least they've got it to where you can kind of move around a little bit, and you can make passes on top and bottom, middle, whatever you got to do. So it's going to be a fun race regardless. But like I said, we're going to focus on Charlotte, and then after that we'll worry about Atlanta.
It's gonna be fun. Brandon, much love, brother. I appreciate you as always. Good luck in the races this week, and yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you.
It's Brandon Banks coming on Victory Lane, knocking it down, doing the thing. P2 tonight is Mr. Caffrey from Perth, Australia. He comes in and says, "I want the stage. I want the Snickers. I want the popcorn. I want the Gatorade." And a fantastic points night for you, Mr. Caffrey. Congratulations. That was a humdinger. And you started charging there toward the end. I know Brandon said he was trying to back off a little bit so that way you just kind of maintained, but I saw that charge. I saw what was happening there.
I was trying, Jason. Let me tell you, I was giving it everything. But yeah, look, great drive from Brendan. Drove well, good line. Yeah, I just wish I had a little bit more. I should have stayed out the front right from the get-go. I sort of eased up at the start of the second stage, and just thought I'd try and save a bit of tyres, but that's not the way to do it here. And yeah, anyway, I'll reminisce about it later on.
One of the things that Brandon has that new paint scheme, and it's his lucky charm. You need to just slaughter your car with Vegemite and call it good.
Yeah, that's good. Vegemite's great. Yeah. Oh, look, I didn't do too bad. I think I got the fastest lap in there by a pinch off Banks. Look, and I feel bad for Nate. He would have got that stage win. He just had that. He had that issue, like literally about a lap or two. He was clearing me by about 2-3 seconds. So yeah, he could have just backed off and easily cruised through. But that's how it goes here. It's pretty dangerous. You got to look after the car at Darlington, and it's too easy to just end up on pit lane.
It was, but you would have been a second at that stage too. So, but I ain't mad about it. There's good racing. I think that's what we saw out of everything. Able to kind of get into the run, get the rhythm down. You drove yourself outside. Outside of the late race caution that we saw there, you were driving yourself back forward toward the end of the green flag pit stop. So there was a podium finish for you here tonight.
Yeah, it was good. Nate got me by like you said, a Snickers for the pole. I wanted that pole, but yeah, good on him. He's so good, Nate. He's good at every track. I'll took second there and second overall and first in the stage. So super happy with the night and collect a ton of points, which will help me for that championship to get me through to that next stage to the championship round.
You're seventh in the points coming in. I think this does some good things. When we go to Charlotte, though, we're gonna have our hands full, especially if it's a night race. But Charlotte's a track where you kind of have to play the point system there. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna jump here, but how much are you gonna jump? Maybe 3 or 4 spots.
Yeah,
and you could lose that at Charlotte. Go ahead.
No, I agree. I won't be kicking back, but I'll be able to breathe a little easier and make some smart choices on track. I'd rather be where I am right now than I had a tough one the last race in the main stage, so I just got the thing home. But that's why I really wanted to just get the car home today. I didn't, I wasn't overly concerned where I came. I just wanted to be in that top 5 or something like that. So I guess that's why I sort of backed off a little bit and wasn't. But it's good, great rain, great drive from Brendan, as I said, and from Justice.
Massive run. Absolutely thrilled to watch it. Absolutely thrilled to see it. Mr. Caffrey, it is a pleasure, my friend. You're going to go into Charlotte with some momentum, and then hopefully we're focused on Atlanta after that, and it'll be a good time. Give your shout-outs, man. P2 finished tonight. Stage win. You're maximizing points, and I like it.
Hey, thanks very much, Jason. First up, shout out for Dave Steiner. He came in 10th. He started well down the order and just steadily worked his way up. He got caught in a bit of traffic there, bit of an incident, but made his way through. Awesome work to get that 10th anyway, especially off the back of last week. Cup sponsor, Chopp'N podcast and media, the Pole Award, Stay Tuned Sports Podcast, Admin Box, Jason, yourself with Signature eSports and the broadcast, and John and Stryker and the rest of the admins for having us on the league, and the wife for allowing me to get on here and race. Thank you very much, Jason. Always love getting up to the booth. Hopefully I can see you a couple more times before the end of the season.
I hope so, because, I don't want to have to wait until next season. I like this.
No, me either.
I like this. Maybe we might be looking at, because the points reset at Atlanta. We might be looking at Mr. Capper being a, chop champion.
You never know. It's a long shot, but hey, you got to be in there.
If you're not in there, well then, I might have jinxed it. No, we're not jinxing anything. You're going to be fine. All right, Mike. Much love, man. We'll see.
Anything can happen.
You're not wrong. Oh, are you on a Bathurst?
Bathurst was on last weekend. Oh, I watched the whole thing. It was awesome. Yeah, great race. It was the GT3s around there. 12-hour race, started before dawn. Yeah, awesome race. It was good to see that the two cars that were last on the grid came first and second, so anything can happen.
Are you going to run it this weekend at iRacing?
I've had a little run this morning before this one, actually. Obviously, I only did a few hours, but yeah, I'm going to do probably the next one.
I like it. Mike, much love, man. Be good. Be safe. We'll see you soon, okay? Oh, and happy Saturday.
Thanks, Jason. Yeah, likewise. Friday, you. Good luck.
Sir. That's it. That's Mr. Caffrey. He is 16 hours ahead of me, and I love it. I like talking to tomorrow. Last but not least, the man who held on to third. He and Pat Green had a good little back and forth there at the end, and good teammate helping out there as well. He charged forward, tried to gain some ground. He comes back. He sits in between you. Like, there's a lot that to unpack on your race, but you start third, you go backwards, you chill out, you relax, and then you end up third. That's a good night.
It was a race to remember, that's for sure. I know at the start of the race, I was in second gear, just trying to take it easy, half throttle on the green flag, and it seemed like a lot of us just could not get our tires under the car. And unfortunately, I spun up into Striker and caused him a lot of damage. I know I reached out to him privately, but I also want to apologize publicly. I hate that it seemed to cause so much damage to his car and basically take him out of contention. Definitely don't want to see that. I always want to beat guys like that heads up. So I hate that for him, but I didn't pit, didn't fix my damage. I was lucky to hold off on it at the end. I know me and Jason Dave were battling for ninth, but I was able to hold on to ninth for the stage, got everything fixed, and was able to move my way back up. So to be third coming out of Darlington, which is one of my least favorite tracks to race, I will absolutely take it every single day.
Yeah, I like the track. it's like I'm a fan of driving Dover. I guess I'm a fan of the carnage. I don't know. Like, I'm a glutton for punishment, but sometimes I just fare out with it. The racetrack is changed. Little bitty updates here for like the Cookout Clash and stuff like that. And just looking at it's not just graphic updates. I mean, the car fall off here was only about 1.3 seconds. So, and that is saying something, because if this is to be just the intermediate track, that means, maybe the setup this year is going to see more tire wear. So you guys might have actually gotten the last version of what Darlington's going to be.
They may have already added more horsepower, judging by the start of the race, because I saw a lot of us get squirrely just trying to apply throttle. So we may have the higher horsepower and just not realize it. But also the track temperature was just blistering hot. So I know that didn't help the matters any.
Yeah, I looked at the track temperature. I said, well, this is going to be tricky. I thought more drivers were going to get free off corner exit and not be as plowing tight in the corner, which is what I saw. And maybe that's just a testament to the ability of everybody to try to just, run the racetrack. And that's, Banks said it best, when you run this racetrack, you're not driving, you're driving around everybody. You're not racing everybody. It's like trying to pick a lane whenever, somebody's slowing down on the left lane and you need to go to the right just a little bit. I think that's the big case on this one of what I saw.
It is, and it's so hard to pass. And like in turn one, I made a few passes there, but it is so tricky and a high risk pass that you almost don't want to do it. You just hope to get a good run out of 2 or 4 and get them on the straights. But yeah, Brennan's absolutely right. You just want to maintain your pace and pick them off as you can. It's really not much racing as it is surviving, at least for me.
One of the things that I have always noticed is that iRacing has a tendency to woe everybody back, right? And when it comes to any track on the racing surface, it kind of humbles you a little bit. And I think one of the things I see about Darlington is the fact that the wall can either make or break your car in a very split second. They call it the Darlington stripe for a reason. The lady in black and this one kind of, I mean, today kind of probably made some people think, hey, all right, well, now that this track is different, what do we do at Charlotte?
Yeah, I mean, here, especially in 1 and 2, I think that's where most of the stripes come from. I even got into it a couple of times myself. Thankfully, especially on iRacing, you're such kind of a low speed that it doesn't shoot you down the track almost immediately, kill your car and everybody else around you. It almost saves you. But I'm looking forward to getting to Charlotte in a way from Darlington. Charlotte's probably one of my favorite tracks to drive. Along with Dover, it's just surprisingly this one seems to give me the most fits.
Charlotte was the first free track that iRacing threw out for the. Of course, you know it plays near and dear to the heart of iRacing because that's where iRacing is located over there in Charlotte, North Carolina. So, I think you can feel like Superman at Charlotte, but you don't want to be. You definitely don't want to be Superman at Charlotte.
Yeah, that's especially early in the run. You will feel like you have tons of grip. You don't need to slow down, and then within 12 laps, it's like your car hits a brick wall, and then you cannot make the turns at all. So, I'm looking forward to that one. I know I prefer the longer runs. I'm probably a longer run racer, so I'm hoping that plays into my strengths. We get some long green flag runs, which we had several here tonight, and I'm proud of the guys for that. I thought, we would have a lot more cautions than we did. So props to all the guys for that.
It's all working. It's all gravy, baby. I like it. All right. Chris, congratulations. If you want to check out Chris, he's Malenko Gaming out there on Twitch. Make sure you go do so. He follows me. I follow him. There's things. Camaraderie, building communities. That's what we do. But
Absolutely.
You give your shout outs now because a P3 finish and a good charge for the playoffs here tonight.
Well, thank you. And my first shout out goes to my teammate, Jeremy Bailey. I know he struggled on corner exit off of 4 several times tonight. And unfortunately, one time was one too many and got a little bit too much damage. And I got to thank the fine folks, Chad and Jennifer Wilby, the owners of Troutman Auto Care, who sponsor me, sponsor Jeremy, huge supporters of us. So thankful for them and all the fine folks there at their shop. And also Coronado Cole, my employer. I have a bunch of supporters there. They root me on every single week. So thank you to those guys. Thank you to all the phenomenal drivers in Chop Shop. This is probably one of the best racing leagues that I've seen. And a huge shout out to you running Signature Esports on all streaming platforms, the best iRacing streaming network, period.
Yeah, I got to beat iRacing though. Apparently, 277,000 followers on you or subscribers on YouTube. So that's my goal.
You'll get there, bud.
Well, you know what? It's probably going to take a lot more. I'm going to have to hire people to get that number. I think I don't know. No, I don't care. I really don't. It's just a number, folks. It doesn't matter. It just that number doesn't matter. What matters is that we continue to put on good racing, and at some point, if that number happens, that number happens. Just what it is.
Well, it's not from a lack of talent.
No, no, I just sound better because my nose was cut in half. It's good. That's it. No, things are looking better. I did a lot to the stream to bring it up to that level. So it's just taking some extra work, a lot of extra work, but it's gonna come along. It's gonna come along. It's gonna be good. And you guys are putting on a show. So like that makes my life easier, and I appreciate it. So, all right, brother. Well, good luck, and we'll we'll see you in a couple of weeks. You guys have next Friday off, so we'll see you in 2 weeks at Charlotte, and we'll have some fun.
All right, take care, and I'll see you then.
That's Chris. Coming home in Chris Justice coming home in P3 tonight in a phenomenal race and a phenomenal racecraft. Love the dude. Love all these drivers. Love them all. Love the whole fam. Hard charge tonight was Brandon Banks. Fastest lap of the race was Mr. Caffrey. A little bit of the race recap for you on the bottom right-hand side of your screen. Only 3 lead changes for this entire race is what it says, but I think that's wrong. I think we had 5 lead changes, if I remember correctly. 7 lead changes. So I tally. Sometimes he gets it right, sometimes he gets it wrong. 5 cautions. Yeah. 4 for incident. It was a lot of fun. Thank you to Chopp'N Up Media Podcast. Thank you to Chop Racing. Thank you to, of course, Stay Tuned Sports. Thank you to Budgie. Thank you to all the partner sponsors and affiliates of the Chop Racing series, including Admin Box Track Racer, Boss Stats, BB Music, Duff Farms LLC, and, of course, Speedy Trophies for the Truck Series. Again, thank you to Amp Racing and Red Clay Roleplay for being a part of our platforms every single day. And thank you to each and every one of you for being out there, tuning in, doing a thing, having fun, welcoming to all of the streams. If this is the first time tuning in, I appreciate you. If you stuck with me this long, thank you very much for being out there. And, of course, and always, thank you to I know I said to Budgie, but I'll thank you again. Thank Budgie. Thank you to my family. And thank you, of course, to iRacing for being a part of it. iRacing.com. Sign up today. You can do all the things that you want to do when it comes to racing with an iRacing account. So make sure you check it out. Go ahead and use, you know what? Go ahead and use Brad Dove as your referral code. If you want to pick a driver, you can say who referred you. You can type in Brad Dove, BRADDOVE, and that'll give them a little bit of credit if you buy 3 months of iRacing subscription. So go do that. Help each other out. Be great racers. Be good. Be safe. Be kind. And we'll see you tomorrow for the Chopp'N It Up O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Right back at the same racetrack, Darlington. It's going to be back-to-back. We'll see you soon.